my side, but that's how it goes, Terry. Good to hear you, buddy. Well, you're making it. You destroyed them. You destroyed the voice of communism. So that's great. Good job with 15 watts.
Give a dog a bone, this old man came rolling home.
Hey, welcome to the Hammared Ham. Tonight, we're going to run a Johnson mobile transmitter on 40 meters. First contact. I've had this transmitter for 5 years. It's about time to see if it works. Receiver is a Drake 2B. The wine is Robert Mondavi Woodbridge. We're going to make sure to kill that bottle during this episode of the Hammared Ham. Here we go.
My golly, you're a great American. So, good for you. Very good to meet you. My name is Craig, Charlie Romeo Alpha India Golf, located in West Findlay, Pennsylvania. And just loafing around here this afternoon. This evening, I'm on a 21 Victor 2 transmitter. That's a 41000, modulated by a pair of 4400s. That's the scoop here. So maybe give me the call a couple times, and you can jump ahead of the China broadcast one more time with 15 watts and just bury them. The Michigan station one more time from KB3RHR.
Okay, Craig. Yeah, KB3RHR from N6 TLU. This is November 6 Tango Lima uniform. I'm running a Johnson mobile transmitter. First time it's been on the air. The call N6TLU, Battle Creek, Michigan. You're booming in here, man. Running a Drake 2B receiver. You're pegging the S-meter. My muting isn't quite working right. Every once in a while I hear myself on this thing. So anyway, Craig, if you can copy, the name here is Terry. Tango Echo Romeo Romeo Yankee. So did I make it, man? Did I get over that forum broadcast? Go ahead.
Absolutely, Terry. You should have said 6 and Terry, and I would have figured it out. Yeah, good to hear you, Terry. Wow, you're doing well with the mobile. Good job, man. Yeah, I just chimed in here. It's starting to fade out a little bit. I don't know what time it should go out here any minute, I think. But I thought I'd just get in there and be the voice of freedom. The voice of freedom from Western Pennsylvania. This is KB3RHR. Yeah, I just thought I'd get here and crush China for a little bit. Make me feel a little bit better. I've had a pretty rough day, Terry. I broke the lawnmower. I went fishing this morning and saw all the fish, but couldn't catch one of them. So I've had a pretty rough day. So me stopping China broadcast makes me feel a little bit better, even though the propagation is on my side. But that's how it goes, Terry. Good to hear you, buddy. Well, you're making it. You destroyed them. You destroyed the voice of communism coming into my receiver. So that's great. Good job with 15 watts. Amazing, amazing job destroying the voice of communism. Good for you, Terry. N6TLU. Well, it sounds like you got her working. KB3RHR Pittsburgh.
Well, this is great, Craig, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on a video while my audio is coming back through the receiver. Let me turn that down, and there we go. Anyway, I'm shooting a video. I'm sure you're aware that I put on the Hammared Ham series. So I'm sitting here drinking some wine, and I thought, man, there's got to be somebody on 40 meters, and then bam, there you were. I really appreciate it, man. So you are my first contact using the Johnson mobile transmitter. I have a power supply. It's a home brewer sitting back here, built in a bud enclosure. And then the VFO, Marcia, VFO, this is very important. I actually have the mobile VFO that the little transmitter is powering. So when I unkey with this thing, I hear a little bit of a chirp, you know, because this VFO is not like the normal VFO 122. It doesn't have a a grounding system that turns on the oscillator. This one actually kills the high voltage. So the Johnson Mobile runs a 807 output tube, and it's modulated by a pair of 807s. So this is very cool, Craig. You are my first contact. I've had this thing for probably 5 years, and I finally got it on the air. And now you get to be on the famous Hammared Ham YouTube presentation. Go ahead. Oh.
Yeah, I tell you, maybe I need to come out and play. Hey, Terry, long time. And of course, my buddy Craig, KB3RHR, W0 voice modulated carrier. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey man, you're booming in. Oh, there goes my, this thing's not muting properly. That's why I was going to blow the crap out of my Drake receiver. Yeah, VMC man, good to hear you. I thought Craig's voice changed. You still in there, Craig? Go ahead.
Yeah, Terry, I welcome anybody that would like to destroy the voice of communism that is in my receiver. So, of course, Robert, you know, he is he's another big player in the voice of freedom. Robert, Terry's on a Johnson mobile rig with 15 watts making it to Pennsylvania. So he's doing a good job, and Terry, can't wait to see it. You know, I'm a young whippersnapper in this bunch, so I don't know all the especially the mobiles. My goodness, the only thing I'm familiar with is the multi-Omax. So, and the Gauncets, those beautiful chrome-faced Gauncets. My goodness, the Art Deco-ness of that. So I can't wait to see it. And the VFO sounds interesting. Can't wait to see it all. So, but kudos to you in being the powerhouse 15-watt carrier, just completely destroying the communist propaganda that's coming into my receiver.
See, I don't have any of that.
So you both are doing well here into Pennsylvania. Let me get over to Robert. Robert, you're destroying communism as we speak. You're a great American. God bless America and God bless you. W0VMC and a group, KB3RHR.
Thank you there, brother. And all the patriots tuned in here on 7290
Is he from
this
Wisconsin?
afternoon. KB3RHR and my buddy Terry. Man, it's been a while, Terry. And good job with the Johnson Mobile. I think about 15 watts or so. It's making good tones. Good tones. A fairly decent signal for the power level. So the antenna is working, that's for sure. Yeah, no, we were kind of up and messing around, and Jerry and I were doing a little testing, and I saw this big shortwave station key up, and I tuned in, and there's RHR. You know, I don't want to doing the anti-propaganda public announcement here this evening for sure. But no, this is a good night. The band is nice and quiet, pretty much so from the noise floor level, and I think 40 is going to be pretty good tonight. Yes, indeed. So yeah, just projects abound, and now that you can kind of see my eye forward to travel at some point in time, you know, safely, of course. That's getting me a little excited. I got some projects that have to get out of here, and some tonnage. Some tonnage has to move. Getting a little cramped over here in St. Croix County of Wisconsin, for sure. So that's a quick take. And Terry, I know you've been keeping busy. You know, I have folks that have telling me, that's quoting you left and right. So life must be good over there in the good grand state of Michigan. So Johnson Mobile, you might mention, let's see which one it is, because I thought they had a few of them, some CW rigs, maybe an AMer. And I imagine they're, you know, getting pretty in demand these days. I know it's the Courier, the Navigator. I'm trying to think of all those names. They're definitely a good sounding rigs for sure. So over to you there, Terry. Man, and I'm sorry I didn't get the suffix. I mean, I should know your calls left and right. There's a U in there for sure. And I did hear you were sipping on the pluck, aka a little fine wine there.
Of course.
And I'm sure Craig can tell you all about the microbrewery going on at his place when it comes to making some nice wines for sure. Over to you, Terry. And once again, good to hear your W0 voice. modulated carrier, Wisconsin.
Sign off and eat your sandwich.
I will. Alright, so we'll call it quits. It's been a good time here at the shack of N6TLU. Demonstration of the mobile transmitter by Johnson with a Drake 2B receiver and my homebrew power supply. So if you want a copy of the schematic for the homebrew power supply, I'll let you have it, but I want a couple shillings. I think it's only fair. Shillings. Okay, how about for free? Free's better. Free is much better. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again. 73s from N6TLU.